to my channel. You play by my rules. You see, reactions ain't just a word around here, and we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, that's right, folks. Welcome to Pitchin Grenade's Renegade Reactions, where shit's about to get real.
Hey everybody, welcome back once again to the channel Pitchin Grenade's Renegade Reactions, and welcome back to round number 3 of the Tom MacDonald versus Mac Lethal rap battle. So far we've seen Tom fire the first shot with a great tune, Lethal Injection, then Mac Lethal clapped back with single white female, but today Tom's not holding back. This is his brutal response. He titled this one, Mac Lethal Sucks. Straight to the point. This is where the beef really hits its boiling point. Tom comes in with some heavy bars, crazy energy, and some of his hardest lethal disses yet. We're going to break it all down line by line, see if Tom just took back control. So let's see. Let's get into it. Tom MacDonald versus Mac Lethal, round number 3. This track here, titled Mac Lethal Sucks.
Oh my God.
Tower beats on the track.
Listen, I think I can hear it. Mac Lethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells, "Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious." I hoped you would kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous. Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by.
He's such a smartass. Great way to start the video, basically saying, hey there, here I am. I'm not afraid of you. In fact, if you did a drive-by, I'd probably hit outside and wave.
I'd wave. It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it.
And continues right on and burns him on the second bar as well, telling him he's looking like an old fellow there on his iPad. Kind of reminds him of his dad, which is the last thing you want when you're in a beef with somebody. Them telling you you're like a little old man.
Back. You've been sober like 8 years. You the type of guy who can't have a beer, have a single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller. You party animal, you bad boy, you're a crazy son of a gun. All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year.
There's a direct response to the previous release from Mac Lethal, where he started going on and on about how he had his kids in private school and his own house and a fancy pool. Tom's like, good for you, congratulations, how about a round of applause, you fucking mother of the year. I love it.
You keep talking millions, I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave, I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube, somebody help with my monetized videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40 something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your core it's muffins. The type to wife up the first horror, fuck them. Big bad Dave, got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Try to ride that wave till the Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture. Dave, counterculture is who beats you up.
Facts.
My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny. I saw you doing teeth commercials. Do an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle, then stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple. I was a wrestler. I wore spandex. You were a customer. You did Xanax. I'll take you in your...
Again, reference to the previous video from Mac there, basically making fun of him because he was in a ring rolling around with other men as a professional wrestler before he became a musician. And Tom has no shame in that. And in fact, he talks about wrestling and wrestlers in a lot of his songs.
It's about a ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline, it's a PSA. The chromosomes from your...
See that? Turning a public service announcement out there for everybody. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. Beauty. Boom.
Mom and pop create retards and they name him Dave. Nobody's safe. The wifey to chain up her legs, remove all her eggs, put them in bags and then lock them away in the safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam. Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you crisp and warm to solve all your problems.
No, it did
Grim Reaper knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you crisp and warm to solve all your problems. The shame and
brutal. That's a mean one right there. For those of you that aren't aware, Chris Benoit was a former wrestler in WWE who ended up taking too many concussions and ended up with brain damage and literally slaughtered his entire family. Well, he was a big superstar, just kind of crazy. Made a lot of news because, like I said, it's not every day that a celebrity that's in the public eye just goes off the deep end and, you know, basically wipes out their whole family. But that's a good reference. I'm shocked you put it in the song, but good reference.
embarrassment. All of the comments from fans you had, I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career, less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. I have millions of streams, I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber, look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes, definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex day probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars, it's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You rapping 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impress?
That's funny. He said that in his first track. I pointed that out about Mac. Mac, he does like, well, like Tom just said, he does like 35 different voices, but he really honestly hasn't shown anybody that he actually has a voice of his own, which is it's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool that you can imitate people and rap really fast and not say anything, but that's what Tom's getting at right there. And it's true. It's true.
I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already, this don't need a sequel, I'm honestly bored with this shit. Feels like I'm kicking the corpse's shoes you can't afford, feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response?
See right there, Tom, claiming the battle's over already. Pure confidence in that man.
Come on, Dave, give him credit. I know you sent texts, I saw with my eyes, I know what you said, Dave, I read it. You a real piece of shit, not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes, shit, let me see. You were canceled.
In case you missed that one, that was a good one.
Real piece of shit, not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes, shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhyme shares cause you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs in the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit, not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven when you get burned. I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch, tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip, get a hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a
See, the troubling thing isn't what Tom's saying, it's the fact that Tom thought this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
back in his place so that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you. This is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic. You don't get it. I'm prophetic. Your rap aesthetics are boring. Fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed. I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every room you ever enter, I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development. You dead it in Lennon. I send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it. You sweating and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected so I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear, I can't believe I had to set this shit straight, man. Old ears. I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom MacDonald, bitch.
Well, here you have it. That is track number 3. Wow, Tom really doubled down with the aggression, humiliation. I mean, he did everything he needed. It was a great track. A ton of great bars. I could have paused about every 10 seconds through that, but that wouldn't have been much fun for you. But I mean, I think he's definitely got the upper hand, and he really wanted this to feel like the final nail in this battle, and I think this pretty much was it. I mean, Mac disappeared after this for literally 3 years. We heard nothing, and then he popped up with another song just last year that we are going to react to because it is the final song in the battle, and I believe it's called "Tom MacDonald is a Nazi." It's a special one. So you definitely want to come back and check that out. Like I said, that'll be the next track that I will put up on the channel. In the meantime, if you did like the reaction, make sure that you like and subscribe. And as always, down in the comments, you will find the link to the original video that I just did the reaction for. And if you liked it, make sure you head over to Tom's channel, give him a like, give him a subscribe, give him a comment, and leave your thoughts down below. Until next time. We'll see ya.